things like that. A very exciting time. A little bit rude sometimes, of course. Then, right-hand side across the River of Limmat, we see a park. There are some events now. I don't even know what they are doing over there, but it's good to be curious. Maybe walk into the park and ask them. This castle-like building is not a castle. There never lived a prince or a princess inside. That is our first national museum. It was created from 1893 on. Jetzt gehen wir da über, gehen wir um den Bahnhof
Oben durch.
Nein, also oben durch vor, beim Bahnhofplatz vorne. Das ist dort, wo der Eschen-Denkmal ist und der Haupteingang. Ja? Einfach so und vorbei. Well, the National Museum, it was the first one, and it shows more than 5 million subjects to our history. Also a designer's collection of furniture and many other things in the... Huh? Is that good? Your luggage? Okay. Check this out. Okay. The story of Switzerland goes even longer. We know that the Romans occupied our country. The Roman emperors, you know, they were quite good soldiers, but they were small men. They were not very tall. The Alamans, the Germans, were much taller, 1.80 m, 1.70 m, and the Romans just 1.50 m. So even the Roman soldiers, they got a little bit scared when the barbarians, as they called, came from the forests in the north and defeated the Romans. But let's leave the Romans at the moment. We will look up here on the terrace, up. This is a building from the foundation years, the so-called foundation years. But what are the foundations? Yes, the foundations of the railways. And look at the golden ball or stick above the clock up there at the terrace. This is the point zero of the Swiss railways. Then the Swiss railways starts here and they continue to develop till today. You must know, here the gentleman on the statue, this is Alfred Escher. He is the founder of the railway station, of the railways. He starts with Northeastern Railways, first before even Spanish bread train, but that was just a small little train that was so slow so you could jog after it nowadays. Huh? But Alfred Escher wanted to change it, to make it faster. And now I give you some ideas about the railway station here. In the tracks, in the modern part here, we have in rush hours till 1,600 trains coming in. And through the railway station building, which actually is 4 different stations. The modern part of it, or the new part of it, it's over there, the green kubus and the yellow one. Then the main post office beside it. But the railway station is quite frequented. It has the aims. First is banking, then insurance companies. That's a big business. Try to sit down while we are driving because it can be dangerous. You can fall down and hurt yourself. Banking, insurance companies, and what do we have more? We have students. We have 2 high schools, ETH Zurich Technical High School, which is one of the very famous in the world. I want to try myself on so. And then we have university. We can glance over to them and today on our tour. And students, almost 50,000 students here. How many? 50,000. And 40% of the population is between 20 and 40 years old. So we have a young city, yeah? And that means a lot of party places and discos and lounges and. They have also Switzerland's largest sports club. This sports club is really great. You can make yoga in the morning, you can dance cha-cha-cha at the lunchtime.
Cha-cha-cha.
Or salsa. Huh? And in the evening, you can go sailing on the Lake of Zurich. They have their own yacht. They have courses in all sports you can imagine, skiing, snowboarding, sledging, anything. And of course, that's very good for the students. We have not only the two old spots, what we have here behind the old town. Slowly we will proceed first to the area of the insurance companies, but here right and left we have a lot of administration of the banks. That's this area especially. But also some fine art companies, travel agencies like Turkish Airways, German Railways, and so on. And on the right hand side we have a nice little park. This is the Völkerkundemuseum. That means the Ethnological Museum of the University of Zurich. It's free entrance in there. They have changing exhibitions to all kind of subject of ethnology. And the park is beautiful. It's the old botanical garden. Here we have a little park. See, somebody is taking, just chatting around. But that's also a museum. It shows you interior of Zurich, a little money museum. And also there are some dolls made by a Zurich woman, Sascha Morgenthaler. So that's a typical Zurich museum. The houses were from the Baroque days, from the 15th, 16th century. And now we are proceeding towards the lakeside, but look, the round tower here, right hand side. This is the old stock exchange market of Zurich. They moved out to the Sellnau, to the river of Sihl some time ago. So now at the top there is a discotheque instead of bankers. Wir gehen erst Richtung Hafenenge oder Riedberg, Hafenenge. Und dann gehen wir wieder zurück auf die andere Seite, damit wir einigermaßen können dann wieder reinfahren. Dort oben durch ist halt immer noch ein blöd zum Reinfahren zu den Restaurants. Aber es geht schon. Yeah, here a park, left hand side, and in the rear a big grey building, left hand side. This is the Swiss National Bank, and in front of us the embarkation place for the round trip boats. Round trip boats, we have some smaller round trips. That's the one which is sending right ahead of you now. It takes about 1.5 hours. Lovely day today for a trip. Then we have also the big round trips. That takes about 2.5 hours till the end of the lake. Right hand side we have a 5-star hotel, one of the very early ones, Hotel Baurolac. And then the next building right hand side we have the concert hall, Congress House, and 2 castle-like buildings. They were the first apartment buildings in the beginning of the 19th century, built up here. And the lake, left hand side, the Lake of Zurich is 60 kilometers long approximately. It's laying in the landscape like a banana, because on the tightest place it's only about 3.5 kilometers wide. There is also, in the middle of the lake, there is also car ferry. Let's turn over here. Where did you come from now? Schaffhausen also? We are not stopping, because otherwise we won't.
Das wäre gut, ja.
Wir fahren im Parkplatz rein, aber wir parkieren nicht, sondern fahren im Hafenenge da einfach durch am Parkplatz ganz langsam, dass Sie können Foto.
We are see Swiss Bank.
You have seen the Swiss National Bank. You will see it once again, yeah.
Jag kan inte åka på ända.
Wo
seid ihr auf dem Tag?
Einfach ganz langsam durchfahren. Here is a nice little harbor. This is the harbor of Enge, and it was created also in the 19th century. Opposite to us we see the Opera House. It's a white house with a black roof. Yeah? And the lion here in the harbor, he is the symbol figure for carrying the weapon of Zurich, which is blue and white. Also our blue and white tramways, they are a symbol for the colors. Maybe it's the Blue Lake and the snow-topped mountains in the rear. And the lion, of course, he came here also around 1900. It was created by a gentleman called Urs Eggenswiller, an artist. But he has to import a lion from Africa because nobody knew how a lion would look like. So this was the first lion in the new made Zurich Zoo. He was the model for that statue. Ja? Jetzt gehen wir rüber. These are all insurance company buildings here. Insurance companies. Otherwise it will be too short. We have to cross over and go up to Riedberg Station. Because we have to go out to Ravitz. Yeah, you see there are some very nice lakeside walks. We have even birds here in the cages, and in summertime, yeah, my ladies and gentlemen, you see a lot of nice girls in fine bikinis, and the paparazzis are there, and the young men, of course, they show their biceps. They want to show how strong they are too. And then they jump into the water, because in summertime the water can climb up over 25 when it's a longer term of period of warm weather, and then it's very nice. You can imagine something else also. The water quality in the water in the Lake of Zurich, that's drinking water quality. So that is absolutely clean, and also we have 1,200 fountains in the city of Zurich, pouring out day and night clear drinking water. I know for people in India it can be very hurting, because sometimes you have to go a long way to find good water. And here we can just spend it like that. But that is because now you look at the end of the lake, you see the snow tops, right hand side. These are the Weckitaler and the Glarner Alps. From there we get our clear water. It's melting down when the sun is shining, and when it's raining, it's snowing up there. Yeah, it's about 60 kilometers to get over to the snow mountains. It's looking splendid today, and I see there are some people who still wants to. Ja, fahren wir einfach durch den Stadthausquai, über den Brücke im Zentrum, und dann gehen wir gerade wieder auf es zu.
Also über das Frau Münster und dann wieder retour?
Wie bitte?
Über das Frau Münster und dann wieder retour, oder was?
Nein, nicht retour, sondern über den Brücke und dann Limmatquai drauf und Bellevue rundum, und dann gehen wir richtig dort rauf und schnell. Das wird schon noch lange wahrscheinlich. Oder Minimum zum... Das können wir dann entscheiden. Da links.
Tram.
Yeah, these nice tramways here in Zurich, they're very popular, I must say so. Since centuries, and we're gonna even get more of those tramways. We don't have any metro, no underground going, or very little. And that's why we love the tramways. They are a little bit slower than the metros, but you can make sightseeing at the same time. It's very good. So you can even buy a ticket to make sightseeing, and you can even use the riverboat, what you might have seen. There are moving 3 different channel boats. They are coming from Holland, because we don't have so many riverboats. Mr. Kögel. Very tight here. The German lorry driver doesn't know that this is not his parking lot.
Yeah, truck.
This is parking lots for the buses mainly here.
Truck.
So we will see. We have to go slow. Then look on your left-hand side. Here we have a nice building, also from the 19th century. This is the House Metropole. This is the grandmother of the Skyliners, later on built in New York and in Chicago. Right-hand side in the water, the women's bath. Only for women, no gentlemen allowed in there. And across the river, we have the water church. And in front of it, behind the trees, there is our Reformator hiding. And look here, left-hand side, the building with the flowers in the windows top. This is the offices of our city president, Elma Ledergerber. This is a church with 3 big windows towards us. This is the Noble Ladies Convent. And now we are in the heart of the city. It's called. Parliament House is the grey building left-hand side with the golden knobs on the roof. You see the carousel, and the Guild House is along the river here. Just opposite to us, the main church of today, this is Grossmünster. The king you see on the southern tower, this is Charlemagne, a great European ruler in the year 750 till 800 around. Yeah. It's a lovely place. It's this part of the town, this is the heartbeat of our city, was created in the 11th, 12th and 13th century. And you must imagine, due to the First and the Second World War, many towns in Europe were destroyed, but Zurich was preserved. It was never destroyed, neither through war nor through fire. And that's why we have a complete middle-aged city. Hello. Yes, hello. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah? Are you getting ready slowly? We will be in about 20 minutes with you. Is that good? Fine. Okay, good. So we will try to proceed as soon as possible. Okay, fine. Thank you. Okay. So the restaurant is ready. So it's good. Yeah, here we are again. This is Bellevue Place. Gehen wir runter Bellevue und dann gehen wir ungefähr Richtung Restaurant, weil die sind jetzt parat. Bellevue Place. Bellevue Place is a very important meeting place, not only for the tramways. You see a circus. We have usually in the beginning of the season in May we have the Swiss National Circus here as a guest, and now it's the Royal Circus. 3 or 4 different circuses turning, making their tours in Switzerland, especially in the summertime. Now, September, October is the last stop of the circuses. Then behind it, there is an opera house. We're going to see it soon. And Bellevue Place is, of course, also very convenient for business. Behind it, we have another railway station. We have the main railway station, which you saw, close to the Bahnhofstrasse. But then we have 15 smaller stations also in Zurich. So then you feel like for this little city, there's a lot of traffic. And through the railway station building, the main railway station, they are passing through 300,000 persons every day. Compare it with the population, then you see how busy it is. Yeah, Circus Royal, and behind it the Opera House. Now straight ahead of you. Lakeside walks on the right hand side. You have parks around the lake, and those who are really early birds, they will meet here at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock to go jogging. Yeah, these are the bankers, they do it because before they go jogging before they go to the offices. And at lunchtime you can see them on
দেখে
picnic.
নিন না কি আছে সিটি ট্যুর আছে না সিটি ট্যুরটা করে দিয়েছি শেষ। আপনাকে তাহলে জুরিকে থেকে যেতে হবে পুরো ডিটেইলে ঘুরতে হবে।
Yeah, shopping also good in Coop City or in Globus, also here at Bellevue. And straight ahead of us now, a church tower. This was the first church in Zurich, that's St. Peter's. Look at the clock face. Europe's largest clock face on a church tower in whole Europe. And now we are proceeding up along the antique city walls. You can't see them anymore because the 19th century buildings were built exactly on top. But on the left-hand side, we have the antique city, starting on from around the year 853. 929, already a town and the second largest town in Suabia. Ich glaube, wir fahren jetzt einfach Remi-Straße, alles drauf, vorbei an der Uni und dann kann man dann richtig Restaurant wieder. Haben wir ein, da könnte man das so einstellen, zum dann etwa von der Remi-Straße oben dann richtig, was der nächste ist, weil die sind dann parat, Essen serviert. Hello, ambulance. Yeah, the ambulance is coming from the hospital area, which is up here, up the hill.
Ambulans, LMS, plants.
And left hand side we have the art museum. Art museum, which has the second largest collection of Switzerland. And right hand side, it's a nice little car. Huh?
A nice beauty car.
Yeah, nice little car in front of us, huh? But it can be windy and cold, so you have to put something on your head. That's important. An MG, an old MG. It's a British car.
British car.
Yeah. But on the right hand side here we have the theater. This theater, Schauspielhaus, it was very, very famous. During the First World War and the Second World War, of course, where we had a lot of refugees from the surrounding countries who were suffering under the fascist days, for example, in Italy, in Spain and Germany. And in this theater you could still say something. That was something. And now we are proceeding up to the university area. All around here, these are buildings which are connected to education in some or another way. Left-hand side, the school for further education of the primary school teachers or the public school teachers. Yellow building, that's a gymnasium for grown-ups. Across the red lights, across the street, we have the juridical faculty. And also on the hillside up, we have different institutes for language, for Slavistic, Germanistic, and so on. Then we have a little bit ahead on the left-hand side, the Museum for Medical History. Right-hand side, Juridical Faculty. And Museum for Medical History and University, with a red big roof and the tower with the green roof on that square tower. That's university. After 1864, the first university who also allowed women for studies. And then Archaeological Museum, and now, langsam fahren bitte. Look at this. This is the ETH, the world famous Technical High School. It was created by Gottfried Semper, the great German architect in the so-called foundation years. He himself, he was his teacher for 16 years. And this is still today something very, we have now a lot of, we have a lot of other buildings, modern buildings also, which belongs to these two institutes. They make a lot of research, and we had personalities like Albert Einstein, you know, the guy with the theory of the relativity, and Konrad Röntgen, you know him, that's the guy with the x-rays, huh? Those we need.
Domino's pizza.
Would you sit down, please? You have to sit down.
Sit down,
The
sit down.
girl has to sit down.
Yeah.
It's,
No.
it's otherwise the insurance will not pay if something happens, huh? Especially the children, okay?
Okay, better.
Because adults are responsible for themselves, but children has to sit. Jetzt könnten wir einstellen wieder zum Restaurant.
Kann ich schon.
Ah, super. Einfach der kürzeste Weg. Irgendetwas erzähle ich dann. Yeah, here we are, right and left hand side, many places for Roger Federer stays in our tennis king. Yeah, he's a real gentleman. I must tell you, I like that guy very much. He's a
I also like
real Swiss. He lives in Binningen by Basel. I was yesterday in Basel. Yes. But Martina Hingis and Patty Schneider. Martina Hingis is coming from close to Bad Ragaz Kur, that area. And Patty Schmidt, where is she from? I don't remember even.
Mathura Cruz.
But Federer is absolutely, he's a very nice guy, definitely.
Very,
Roger Federer.
very good player.
Yes, he is.
He already
And he is a
won
gentleman. He's
12
absolute gentleman.
Grand Slam. 12.
Yes, I think he's gonna make even more.
Yes, I think also.
But he's
He will
very.
break my Pete Sampras record.
No, now not.
14. He is
But
14.
because you are Indian, I will give you also another secret. I think you like horse polo, some of you. Horse polo.
No,
You know it or not that much?
I don't like horse polo.
You don't like it because we have in the mountain area in winter time when it's minus 15, 14 degrees. Can you imagine that? How cold it is? Maybe those who are living in Himalaya, they will have an idea about it. Huh? But we have at the Lake of St. Moritz, when it's frozen, there is the championship of horse polo on that ice. And that is I tell you, if you ever have a chance to see such a game, it's really fascinating. It's a very hard work, both for the horses. It's freezing cold in the snow and ice, and also, of course, for the jockeys. It's a very hard job. And it is just fantastic to look at it. Even you see, sometimes you don't even see when they kick the ball. It's going across the field and then you just wonder why they are running away again. And this is one of the nicest winter sport experiences that I have made in my life. So that's a little bit insider information.
Thank you.
Yeah, we will proceed. I think there is a little bit building up there. But we will soon be back in the restaurant, and they called us already and said they are ready to serve you. So I hope you enjoyed your stay, the short you had here in Zurich. The driver and your guide will bring you also back to the Bahnhofstrasse and show you where it is for shopping, of course. That
Thank you, madam.
I do recommend you. You will have the chance to buy some nice Swiss chocolate. Go to the department stores. Your guide is going to show you the places where you can find even the cheaper 100-gram cakes. They cost not more than 1 franc or even less, a half a franc, some of them, and the quality is good. Don't forget it.
But we
Any chocolate is good, even if it's cheaper.
not see anything in cheaper in Zurich or.
You did not see anything cheap in Zurich. I can imagine. Don't ever compare the prices here to the prices in India. That would be a failure.
India is
definitely.
half liter
India is
water.
very cheapest.
Yeah, of course.
Very
it's
cheapest
cheap.
country.
Cheap? Yeah. Of course, we have to pay for our life quality. Everything is well organized in Switzerland, as you see. And that has to be paid for. The tram is working, the water tubes is working, we have everyday clean water, well, sometimes also things are not working, I confess it happens also. But generally, jetzt sind wir da, das ist eine Baustelle dort vorne eben. Aber the kind of festival on the road, so he's Praxis was like 500 meters away, and he had 3 hours to get through that crowd to find me in the hotel.
We are habituated in traffic jam.
Yeah, you are
So this
used
is
to
not
it. You are
problem.
used to it. Yeah, of course. The Swiss population, you imagine. How many do you have in Delhi? But in Zurich,
We think that
আর বলতে পারবো না
hello.
the cooking is complete. We think so.
হ্যাঁ ওখানেই যাচ্ছি
না,
রেস্টুরেন্টে যাচ্ছি এই জ্যামটা ক্লিয়ার হলেই ওখানে।
I don't know.
ওকে ফোনটা করে দিয়ে ওই জন্যই আছে।
The food is waiting for you.
Yeah,
Food is waiting for us.
the food is waiting for us, definitely. City also. Straight ahead of us, it's Irichel. It's a big area of the university. But we have even furthermore in Hönk. And they are right now building on a big conference center there, not only for the students, but also for the professors and for research meetings. And Hönk will also have, for the first time in the history of the city of Zurich, also dormitoriums. Because until now, the city government, they thought that it would be better when the students would be living somewhere in town, they would be more integrated, not to be living in dormitorium places out of the town somewhere. But it's a question of space. Huh? There is not space enough in the town, so we have to have them moved out. Credit Suisse. Credit Suisse is a bank here. This is the foundation of Alfred Escher, the gentleman we saw on the stage here in front of the railway station. He is the founder of Credit Suisse. This building is of course new, and Credit Suisse is the second largest bank in Switzerland. The largest is UBS, Union Bank of Switzerland, which has its branches of course all over the world. But the main seat of both Credit Suisse and the Union Bank is here in Zurich. That is one of the aims. Ah, that's why they are coming in all the way there. Ah. Yeah, we have about 2 kilometers to the restaurant, but we have to clear this jam first. Okay. Snart vi forsvarer väl som ska muda ner tornet. Snart blir tråkigt. Ja, we are here.
Totally off schedule today.
Ah, yeah.
Every place is from
Sure,
late.
sure.
Yeah. He was supposed to reach here at 12:30.
I know.
Why?
I know. I don't know what he did. But sometimes, you know, traffic jam or so, but he said he went to the Muno, but that was not according to the schedule. But I don't think it's fair when you passed
of
away,
course.
so that's why I made this. So you had something in the text, so it's good. Hmm? Sometimes it happens. Can't make much about it. Yeah, soon it will roll again. They are changing the tracks of the tramways here. You see it? And they have to left-hand side. They are fresh made here. They have to do it in summertime because when the winter is coming with snow and ice, they can't do it anymore. So that's what I'm so upset about, is that all the construction sites, they will open up the roads during the tourist season we have. It's mainly in summer, of course, and that's the obstacles we have during our tours. But that's okay, of course. They make it nice and good again, and then it will be fine for quite a while. And here on the right hand side you have a little cable car going up here. It's a kind of Seilbahn, we call it. It was the Riegeblick Seilbahn on this right hand side of the river of Limmat, we have 3 little trains going up the hills. They are really tiny, small ones. It's the Rigi Bahn here, Rigi Blickbahn, and we have the Dolderbahn, and we have also Polybahn. This is the one which is bringing the lazy students, or the late students and the lazy professors up. Danke vielmals. To the university area, of course. Yeah, you see playgrounds here, left-hand side for the children, and some nice living area. It's quite calm and nice here. Oh, now it's not. Yeah. And look at the trees, they have the autumn leaves now. The trees change from green into yellow, red, golden, and finally they get brown at the end of November, and then they will fall down. And at the end of November we will have also snow. That's normal in this area.
The tree's name?
Oh, there are many. These are acacias. Then we have maple trees. We have chestnuts, maple again, acacias, Eiber, some little trees also. Birch trees.
तो पूछ लेना सागर खान कौन सा पत्ता दिया था?
Acacias.
Acacias.
এটা হচ্ছে ম্যাপেল।
ना ना acacias बोली थी।
Acacias, that's right.
शाहरुख खान जो
আরে ও উনি জানেন না।
हाँ,
The
क्यों नहीं
flowers of the acacias give a very good honey. Very
good.
excellent honey. Honey.
honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
honey.
A very soft one. Beautiful soft. That's
some leaves
also
are
one.
more
There are
than
many
color maybe.
different types of acacias. That's
Yeah.
also one.
This.
And the marble tree.
এই মাপেল যেটা বলছেন আপনারা যেটা কথা বলছেন।
Here we are at Schaffhausenplatz. It has been reconstructed new, and here somewhere at the spot, it's also a meeting point for the tramways, as you see.
Meeting point.
There is a meeting point for the trams. You change trams here, huh? Depending on
Name
what
of this
the-
area?
Schaffhausenplatz. Schaffhausen, that's where you were, huh?
সিম্পলস।
Yeah.
একটা ভালো দোকান নেবো একটা ওষুধ দোকান নেবো।
Side streets.
सब लोकेट कर देते हैं कहाँ पे है
এটা পতা कैसे करेगा?
Yeah, well, maybe I'll give you just 1-2 short messages more. That's about the salaries. The lowest income rate per month, that's about 2,000 till 3,000 francs a month, 2,500, 600, 700, around that, till 3,000 for somebody who is washing the dishes in a restaurant or something similar. Then the income average in Zurich is between 62 and 70,000 francs a year. That's the average. Of course, we have higher income classes and we have lower also. But now about rents. If you look around here, a 3.5 room flat around here or somewhere else, you have to pay approximate 2,000 francs a month.
2,000 francs.
2,000 francs a month. So if you are a low
This is a
income,
rental.
that's the rental.
Rental.
Yeah, 75% of the people are renting their homes,
Okay.
and that is because the land is very expensive in
Land
Zurich.
is how much?
Yeah.
and
How much?
just for a minute you say average income
Yeah,
62 to
How much?
70.
No.
that is per year. Between
70,000.
70,000 about.
per year।
Per year.
Per
12
year.
multiply
that
by
means
7,000,
6,000
yeah.
6,000
Yeah.
per month
And we pay tax. Don't forget, we pay tax.
How much?
Yeah, for lower income it's between 10 and 15, and higher incomes is till 35%. And health insurance you have to pay yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to pay it. I pay about 400 francs a month for my health insurance. So, only.
Are you from where?
জাস্ট খবর দাও আর জাস্ট খবরটা যেগুলো বলেছি এই জন্য
খবর দিয়েছি
আমি এখন একবার বলি
কাল দুবাই গিয়ে কোনো নম্বর আগে
ছেড়ে দাও বন্ধ
সেটাও করে তাড়াতাড়ি হাত বের মানে আমি পরে যাচ্ছি যেটাকে জামাটা পরে থাকে সেই জামাটা দেখে দিয়ে আমিও ছুটি আর চেঁচাই মাঝে মাঝে চেঁচাই অনেক দিন হয়ে ছোটবেলা তো উল্টো ছোটবেলা বললে তুমি আগে যাও ऋतिका अरे ऋतिका कोई जा रहे हैं बोल कोई तुम इधर आएगी ऋतिका तुम इधर आएगी कि नहीं आएगी
क्या हुआ क्या
ये फोटो खिंचा चढ़ के और क्या करना
ओके सर सर या
हो गया भाई लीजिएगा ये ना हो इधर उधर दे दिए तो बड़ा पैसा नहीं मिलेगा
बोले तो जरूर बोलेगा तो बहुत हम नहीं देगा तो
बोले तो नहीं होगा बीवी वाला रख के बैठेगा
आप वाला काम करा ओके
चले भाई यहाँ 2 घंटा वेट
तो ये लाइन से
उनसे निकाल ले भूख लगी
अपना अपना गाड़ी देखो
उधर है उधर 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 है उधर उधर है
गाड़ी आपकी ना भाभी
है तो उधर
नीतिका वाली गाड़ी कौन सी है
या बेटा सोनो
अच्छा ये नीतिका
चल रहा है
ला 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 बहुत अच्छा खाना
सामान कहाँ रहेगा यही यही है
बैग वगैरह ये कोई चेंज करेंगे चेंज करते हैं लड़कियों को और ये कंट्री से और आप ये पूछो और नहीं लगा ना बहुत चला इसमें ডাকছে দেখো
আস্তে আস্তে সময় না লাগবে কিছু টাইম হ্যাঁ
Passengers highly and needed to be crowd are requested to proceed immediately to gate A3. Passengers highly and needed, please.
Este tu sistem.
তোমার দেখাও
কোথায় যাবেন? একটাই কোচ আছে নাকি? ঠিক আছে।
Endstation, bitte alle aufsteigen. The train is arriving at the final station. Please listen back. La navette arrive en gare. Veuillez descendre.
দেখো ঠিক আছে? দেখো ঠিক।
কি নামবো তো দাবা কোথা নিয়ে যাবে
ঠিক আছে? ঠিক আছে, ছেড়ে দাও।
ಚುಟ್ಟಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಬಸ್ದ
எல்லாமே காசி
কি? হ্যাঁ বলে দিলাম যে বললাম তোমার ছবিটা উঠছে না
वो कहाँ पे है?
कितना
नंबर है?
हाँ हाँ तुली
नंबर वो बताएंगे तब ना।
আমার এদিকটা তুলে দাও এদিকটা দাঁড়িয়ে এদিক থেকে এটা তুলে নাও
আমরা আসছে সব
এদিকটা ঘুরিয়ে দাও একটু এদিকটা এসো একটু
দাঁড়ান জুতো পরে আছি আমি এখানে ট্রেন নিচ্ছি 8 মিনিট আছে ঠিক আছে
ওখানে গিট আছে লাভ মারতে হবে ওই লাভ মারতে হবে ছেলে মেয়ে এক লাভ আরেকটা 57 আপনি কি আপনি
Mana, orang mesti ramai betul.
ಚಿಕನ್ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಬೆಸ್ಸೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾತ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ
সব উঠবে দেখো না কি হয়
This Emirates Airbus A340-500 is designed to offer you the most comfortable and enjoyable journey possible, offering a quieter cabin, a more natural lighting system, and a wider range of in-flight entertainment.